stirring change. The recent death of a retired K9 officer in Greene County is sparking a desire to change the law to protect these dogs. Alejandra Hernandez joins us in the studio. And what kind of protection do these K9s have, Alejandra?
Well, active duty K9s are protected by a law which makes it illegal to kill or injure animals used by law enforcement. But when K9s are retired, that protection ends.
They live for that praise. They live for that being able to serve. It's hard to fathom that Bane was not taken care of in that regard and looked at in that regard.
Retired K9 Bane was supposed to live a happy retirement after serving as a law enforcement officer in Greene County for years. But instead, he met a tragic end. Now, those who love him want to make sure it never happens to another dog. Meet Ava Anthony. She's been around law enforcement her whole life, and Bane was no stranger.
I was around Bane a lot. Every time I came to the office, Bane was usually here. I played with him. I knew him personally. After finding out what happened, it really bothered me.
Bane died after police said he was neglected and abused. He appeared to have been dead for days. In Arkansas, killing or injuring animals used by law enforcement is a Class D felony, but Bane and other retired K9s don't fall under that category. Aggravated cruelty to any animal is also a Class D felony. Anthony says there needs to be more done to protect K9s after they retire.
If we're going to protect them while they're active, we should protect them while they're retired too, because they still protected our community.
Anthony said harsher penalties for those who harm retired K9s is a start, but she wants to prevent another K9 from a fate like Bane's. Bane wasn't in the care of his handler when he died. Anthony said it was important to make sure anyone who cares for a K9 is vetted like their handler.
You have to do that just to get a dog from a shelter. Then there should be probably even more paperwork and more background checks than that to adopt a K9 officer.
Anthony said it was important for her to make sure that any legislation that comes out of this tragedy honors Bane's life. It's something Sheriff Brad Snyder said he'd support.
And I will do whatever we can do to help get that through.
Anthony says she's reached out to State Representative Jeremy Wooldridge for help. I reached out to him and asked what he's doing now to help.
Asked the Bureau of Legislative Research in Little Rock to pull all the current laws surrounding K9 officers, and we've also asked them to do a survey of other states to see what other states are doing to protect their K9 officers.
Any legislation that gets drafted from this would be considered in the 2027 legislative session. In the studio, Alejandra Hernandez, K8 News.
All right. Thank you, Alejandra, for an update to that story. Well,